Hello everyone, and today we have a gaming hi-fi DAC headphone amplifier from Fosi Audio, namely the model is called K7. The whole thing is supplied in this packaging, where the amplifier itself, the company logo, and the device model are depicted on the front side. Well, let's move on to unpacking and see what's inside. In the kit you will find user manual, braided cable, USB-A to USB-C, splitter for connecting a headset, Bluetooth antenna, network cable, power supply 12 volt 2 amp 24 watt, and of course the hi-fi DAC headphone amplifier, Fosi Audio K7. Fosi Audio K7. Gaming hi-fi DAC headphone amplifier is probably the most anticipated and interesting new DAC amplifier of 2025, uniting two different worlds of users, gamers and hi-fi enthusiasts. Fosi Audio is a hi-fi company specializing in the production of DACs and amplifiers of various formats, from portable to desktop, from tube to digital. The company also develops preamplifiers, cables, and even speakers. Now let's talk a little about the device itself. Fosi Audio K7 is a desktop DAC amplifier with many features convenient for both avid gamers and picky audiophiles, which I will talk about later. The amplifier has a chipset inside, AKM AK4493SEQ, soldered on the board together with XMOSXU 208 QCC 3031 TPA6120, providing high output power, high quality and crystal clear sound, and ultra-low latency, especially important for gamers. Fosi Audio K7 is made of aluminum, laser cut, and painted matte black. The coating itself is smooth and does not leave fingerprints. All parts are perfectly matched, which makes the device solid and strong. During use, no creaks, crunches, or other problems with the build quality were noticed. The form factor of the K7 is rectangular with rounded corners, compact and does not take up much space on the surface. The dimensions of the device are 152 by 90 by 35 to 40 millimeters, and the weight is 520 grams, which makes it a small baby on your desk. The design of the K7 is minimalist and ergonomic, where everything is in its place. The front part has an angular shape towards the front edge, making interaction with the device more convenient. On the top panel there is the Fosi Audio K7 inscription and the logo, which emphasize that you are using the latest model. The device has a top panel with two knobs. The left knob controls the volume/gain, and the right knob controls the microphone and equalizer settings. Turning the left knob adjusts the volume, which varies from 0 to 62 in increments of 2. Pressing the knob toggles between high and low gain mode. Turning the right knob allows you to increase or decrease the bass and treble from -12 to +12, as well as adjust the microphone volume. Additionally, pressing this knob mutes the microphone. The top panel also has 5 main buttons, namely power on/off button, and USB audio class UAC mode, switch input, switch between input modes such as Bluetooth, optical, coaxial, and USB, output, switch between output modes, headphone mode or RCA line out mode, bypass, enable bypass mode, allowing the device to work as a pass-through between two audio devices, and tone mic, adjust bass, treble, and microphone volume. As you may have already noticed, the amplifier is equipped with a 1.5-inch LCD screen, which provides clear information about the current settings of the amplifier. Namely, the upper right corner of the screen displays the current equalizer setting, bass, treble, or microphone. The upper left corner shows the output mode, headphones or RCA line out. The left side of the display shows the audio format, PCM for USB, UAC 1.0, coaxial, optical, Bluetooth codec, default, aptX LL, for USB audio class, 2.0, UAC 2.0, the sampling frequency is displayed from 44.1 kHz to 384 kHz. The front panel also features a 3.5mm mini jack microphone input with intelligent noise cancellation for clearer communications, a single-ended 3.5mm headphone input that delivers a minimum output of 600 milliwatts into 32 ohms, and a balanced 4.4mm headphone input that I found to be a great solution. The balanced input delivers a minimum output of 2,100 milliwatts into 32 ohms. The placement of these ports is designed for easy access while keeping the front panel organized. On the back of the case, there are 4 rubberized feet that provide maximum stability on the surface. The back panel of Fosi Audio K7 is equipped with several ports for connecting devices, namely RCA out, analog audio signal output, red connector for the right channel, white connector for the left channel, BT, port for connecting a Bluetooth antenna, coax-in, coaxial input for transmitting a digital audio signal via a coaxial cable, opt-in, Optical input for transmitting digital audio via an optical cable USB-C, digital audio input for connecting via a USB Type-A to USB Type-C cable, and DC 12 volts. Power input for supplying 12 volts DC to the device. The device has its own built-in equalizer, which allows you to switch between bass boost, treble boost, and microphone volume adjustment using the Tone Mice button. By default, all settings are set to 0, and you can fine-tune them in the range from -12 to +12 by rotating the right knob. In addition, the currently selected setting is displayed in the upper left corner of the screen. To activate the USB Audio Class 2.0 mode, your device must be connected via USB-C, with the sample rate set to PCM and the input set to USB. A short press of the UAC button will switch the device to UAC 2.0 mode, and the indicator at the top of the screen will confirm the change. I consider this mode more advanced, offering fine-tuning options for experienced users. In UAC 2.0 mode, you can manually adjust the bit depth and sample rate, which allows you to fully unleash the potential of your audio device and use the K7 at its best performance. Using the Fosi Audio K7 with Windows 10 or 11 doesn't require any additional drivers, with Windows recognizing the device automatically. We see that the default settings provide PCM playback options up to 32-bit 384 kHz out of the box. The USB bridge comes in handy here, and all your favorite players will recognize the device in Windows Audio Session API mode accordingly. For those who have a DSD library, the Fosi Audio K7 offers native DSD 256 playback over USB. The Bluetooth input is limited to 24-bit 48 kHz PCM playback, whereas coaxial and optical inputs go up to 24-bit 192 kHz. Bluetooth connectivity also worked as advertised, with the Qualcomm QCC3031 system, on chip supporting BT 5.0 with SBC, AAC, aptX, aptX, HD, aptX, low latency codecs on offer. Sadly, there's no LDAC codec here, which many would no doubt have preferred to see. Still, I had no issues using my phone with the Fosi Audio K7. Now let's talk about the sound. The Fosi Audio K7 has a relative neutral sound signature, meaning it doesn't enhance or diminish any specific frequency range. This neutrality ensures that headphones and IEMs perform as intended, preserving the original character of the recordings. The K7 offers a clean, uncolored sound suitable for various genres and listening preferences. It's a practical choice for those who want an accurate representation of their music without added coloration. The neutrality allows the K7 to work well in different settings, from casual listening to more focused audio tasks. Bass. The Fosi Audio K7 offers good control and depth in the bass. It prevents the bass from becoming muddy or overpowering. For example, using the Sivga SV023 headphones, the bass was tight and well-defined, providing deep lows without overshadowing the mids and highs. The bass EQ feature allows you to adjust the bass response to your liking. This can be useful for headphones that may lack bass, or for listeners who prefer a more pronounced low end. However, the EQ adjustments are not as precise as those in dedicated software EQs. The K7 handles complex bass lines and sub-bass frequencies effectively. Additionally, it maintains clarity and detail even at higher volumes, which is crucial for tracks with heavy bass presence. This ensures that the bass remains impactful, but doesn't dominate the overall sound. Mid-range. The mid-range performance of the Fosi Audio K7 is neutral and clear. Vocals and instruments sound natural and well-defined. With the Arpeger Hain IEMs, the mid-range was balanced, neither emphasized nor recessed. This neutrality ensures that vocals and instruments are reproduced authentically. It is beneficial for genres that rely on mid-range clarity, such as acoustic and classical music. The K7's ability to reproduce the timbre and texture of mid-range instruments like guitars and pianos makes it a good option for music enjoyment and audio analysis. The mid-range's clarity helps listeners appreciate the details of the performance. The device also performs well with complex mid-range elements, ensuring that layered vocals and intricate instrumental passages are delivered with precision and coherence. Treble. The treble on the Fosi Audio K7 is smooth and detailed, avoiding harshness or sibilance. It adds air and sparkle to keep the sound engaging without becoming fatiguing. With the 7HZ Timeless 2 IEMs, the treble was well extended, providing a detailed high-frequency response. The treble EQ feature allows fine-tuning of the high frequencies, useful if you're using IEMs that are either too bright or too dark. This flexibility ensures that listeners can achieve a sound profile that suits their preferences. The K7's treble performance enhances the clarity of cymbals, strings, and higher-pitched vocals, contributing to an enjoyable listening experience. The ability to adjust the treble ensures the sound remains dynamic and engaging. Moreover, the treble retains its detail and resolution, even at higher volumes, making it suitable for listeners who enjoy a more pronounced high-frequency presence. Soundstage and imaging. The soundstage provided by the Fosi Audio K7 offers a decent sense of space and instrument separation. It may not be the most immersive, but it still provides satisfactory spatial awareness. Using the Sivga SV021 headphones, the soundstage felt adequately wide, allowing for clear distinction between different elements in the audio. While the K7's soundstage is average, it provides enough depth and dimension to make listening sessions engaging. Though it may not deliver a top-tier soundstage, it offers good performance for its price, making it a value-for-money option. Regarding the measurements, its noise is -156 decibels, it has a high dynamic range, harmonic distortion is -123 decibels, which corresponds to 0.000013%, and intermodulation is -125 decibels. Not quite clean, of course, but all this is so far beyond the limits of human hearing that you can relax. The balanced headphone output gave, surprisingly, fewer deviations in the amplitude-frequency response, slightly increased the background and raised the distortion. Harmonic on it was -120 decibels, and intermodulation, -116 decibels. That is also very cool. Well, and the classic 3.5mm mini jack catches all sorts of interference, and its distortion is at the level of -96 and -100 decibels for harmonic and intermodulation, respectively. That is already, let's say, on the edge. To sum it up, the Fosi Audio K7 is a well-designed desktop DAC amplifier, suitable for both gaming and audiophile use. Its all-aluminum alloy body with CNC machining offers durability and a high-end feel. The compact design is practical for any setup, and the front panel's intuitive layout, coupled with versatile connectivity options on the rear panel, enhances user experience. High-quality components like the AKM AK4493S DAC chip, OPA 1612 amplifier, and TPA6120 amplifier contribute to detailed sound. The XMOS XU208 USB controller and Qualcomm Q CC3031 Bluetooth chip support high-quality, low-latency wireless audio. The K7's balanced circuitry and multiple LDO regulators aim to minimize noise and improve clarity, while the 1.5-inch LCD display and shortcut buttons provide easy control. In terms of sound, the Fosi Audio K7 has a neutral signature, meaning it doesn't enhance or diminish any specific frequency range. This ensures an accurate representation of recordings, suitable for various genres and listening preferences. The device offers good bass control, clear mid-range, and smooth treble, making it versatile for different audio needs. The soundstage provides a decent sense of space and instrument separation. While it may not be top-tier in every aspect, the K7 offers solid performance for its price, balancing aesthetics, functionality, and advanced engineering. This makes it a practical choice for both gamers and audiophiles. And that's all from me. You can buy it using the link in the description. Thank you all for watching. Good luck to everyone. Bye everyone. Ciao.